Mike, 3 points on the road, just how good does that feel?
Oh, God, absolutely brilliant. I'm really just pleased for the fans and the players more than anything. I mean, I don't mind having my weekends ruined and stuff like that. I think my wife minds about those sort of weekends, and I had to apologise to her on Sunday morning as well for not speaking. But no, it's just, I just feel responsible for everybody. We're trying as hard as we can. Thanks to Alex Pentfrom again for dipping his hand in his pocket and helping us out. A couple of things that he's done with Theo and the board as well have helped us out with Theo. You can see we've got a bit of a player there. I think he scored a great goal tonight. I thought he led the line really well. So we're not going to get anything if we don't get a little bit of quality in, and we've got a bit of quality now. So hopefully we can kick on.
Yeah, you mentioned Theo there, and Ben got the other goal, and Danny's finally back. How good it is to have 3 strike options that all look quite effective?
Yeah, we were saying before the game, weren't we? We had 3 centre forwards out over the last month, and now we've got 3 centre backs out over this sort of coming couple of weeks, and so we just haven't had a full squad. And you know me, I'm not going to stand up in front of people on the camera, on the radio, and everything and be complaining about injuries. But we've played Hanksy at the back today. He hasn't played at the back for sort of 2.5 years. I thought he was absolutely immense today. I don't think he missed a header. There were some big performances from Spence. Louis McGrory at right back, I think he suits being a right back. I don't think he's a midfielder, to be honest, but he does the occasional job in there for us when he plays right back. He looks a decent player, I think. So we got some. Harry Emmett again was fantastic. I mean, it could go through it all the team. I don't think anybody had a bad game, but I'm really pleased for those away supporters that stood there in the pouring rain, freezing wind, and getting a result like that is fantastic for the club.
Yeah, obviously the context of the game was huge. We know that with Banbury being where they are. Looking ahead to Saturday with Bishop's Stortford, obviously we need to keep momentum going. What do we think ahead of that?
Yeah, well, it's just we've got another couple of days rest with Righty, so that'll help his calf a little bit as well. So we're pleased about that. We just want to see what Josh is like, because I thought Josh come in tonight. Every time that Josh has played a significant amount of minutes, we seem to have won games and done really well in those games. So he's a really big player for me. I love the way that he's nice and cool and calm. And if we can just get him fit, it's a terrible injury that he's had as well with his cruciate knee ligament injury. So to come back from that and be doing what he's doing for us in a relegation battle is immense, actually. So hats off to him for doing that.
Yeah, I'm going to start a core squad of dependable players. And say we're playing midfield. You've got Harry Emmett playing at left. How good is it to have dependable players when you have hit injuries like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're shuffling the pack, and sometimes it's a coach's decision, and it's tech-tac decision. Sometimes it's a bit of a gut feeling, and you chuck them in now. Like Dawes on Saturday. I thought Dawes was man of the match Saturday, and we just chucked him in. Thought he's gagging for a game. He wanted to do it, and I think he was immense again tonight. So it's nice to have a full squad. I think we've only got 3 injuries at the moment. So in the last 2 months, I think we've been averaging 6 and 7 injuries. So for us to get where we are at the moment, we're still in with it. We're still going to keep fighting, and we're going to give everything for that last bit of the season.
Yeah, 3 goals on the road. What have you got to say to the fans on that?
That one's for you. That one's for you. Those fans, all those times. I don't know how many minutes or how many games it is. I think it went back to last season, didn't it, as well? So it's a long time since they've had that. They should have had that a couple of times this season already with us when we were in charge, because I thought there was a couple of games. That's why I was nervous towards the end, because I just thought it's going to be our luck where we concede. We've had 4 or 5 brilliant chances. I don't think they could have really moaned if we'd have won the game 4 or 5-1. To be honest, I think that would have been a fair result. So you feared that they were going to go at the other end and get an equaliser. But we had a little bit of luck tonight, which was nice.